Alright. I did not really practice this. I tried one strat in course 5 that in Star Range 5 that I'm not going to go for. And I guess we just send it. First splits. Let's see where we end up. Star Range 0 through 8, including both versions of 2. And I need to start the timer. I have not done speedruns of Mario 64 for like a month or something. So even Star Range 0, which was my most recently run category, might be a bit rusty. It is definitely rusty. I stuck the free throw. That's like the only thing that went right about this water one. I also did not go for the optimal routes in this run. I just routed whatever I knew I could do. I'm just going for the old strat. I guess some hybrid of the old and new strat, which shouldn't really save a lot of time, I guess. But yeah, I kind of forgot what the old strat even was, like triple jump there or something. Well, it doesn't matter. Wait, I need to go for coins. I need to get coins. I didn't even think of that. Okay, here you can hold the pad up in order to have the camera automatically stay behind Mario. Like every single frame. That's a nice mechanic. That's not explicitly mentioned, but it makes a lot of sense. Excuse me? Oh, go back. This run is going to be an absolute train wreck. Okay, old strat because I forgot the new one. And now I need the coins. That's only 30 coins. Would be 40. Okay, I'm gonna get the star and then I'm gonna get the last 2 reps. Okay. And that is Star Range 0 done. Now let's do Star Range 1. And I not bothered to switch to a version where course 1 is possible without caps. So I'm gonna go to course 2. The run is going to be very, very unoptimized, and this is not going to be the biggest time loss. I just want the benchmark for how long it's gonna take. Oh, I missed the split. Nice. Like, I'm rusty, but I still know some of the tricks. Okay, I'm gonna have to get coins. I have no idea how to do coins. I just know that coins are doable without having to know how to do them. Okay, where do I jump? There. I'm not gonna go for that jump. Right, like this is a noob run, not a buy to every strat run. Time for the coins. That's a coin ring. That's a coin line. Is there anything interesting up here? It's another red coin. That Lakido looking kinda juicy. Entrance of coins. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do the shortcut, since I know it. Nice. Nice collision. Just gonna do the skip again then. Wow, 3 for 3. I never had that consistency in like actual SR 1.5 runs. Also, wasn't there like a blue coin switch, or was it only in SR1? Okay, that's coin number 6, and with that I can get the star. I think it's in this direction. Okay. And that's Star Revenge 1.5 done. Let's do Act 1. And I believe I can do... Does course 7 have a metal cap requirement? Well, I'm gonna cross that bridge when I get there. I completely forgot how to do planning for this jump. Yeah, normally you enter a slope jump. Normally you need a slope jump, yeah. I kinda got confused. Apparently you don't always need a slope jump. Doesn't course 3 have a wing cap? Course 7, I mean. Doesn't course 7 have a wing cap? I think course 7 has a wing cap, right? In that case, I can not do course 7 then. What do I do in Sirenage 2? I'm gonna have to reroute that. Either I reroute it or I cut out Sirenage. I could reroute it or I could cut out Sirenage 2 Act 1 and 0. I actually like rerouting it. Sounds like just sounds like the right play. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do course 10. Course 10 sounds super silly. But course 1 requires a wing cap, I think. Course 2 requires a metal cap. Course 3 could be done with a skip, I guess. Why can I no longer do this jump? That's an intended jump by road. Awesome. Yeah, on bumpers you hold neutral. Forgot about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna do course 10. I don't know what else to do. Course 3 might be possible skipped. Yeah, my Sirenage 2 Act 1 route just completely fell apart, I noticed that, so I have to do something else entirely. I'm not even taking the correct path to the switch, I'm just completely confused. This is kind of a train wreck run. Bad, I'm learning. I'm going to learn from the mistakes, and then we can have a real category. So yeah, now I have course 10 unlocked, and now I can do course 10. I'm not going to do course 7 because I forgot it. Need the wing cap. Yeah, keep booking categories, huh? Nope, I'm gonna split that one. Yo, thanks for the good luck, Ollie. This is more stuff that I've been playing for years and streaming. I've been on a bit of a Plants vs Zombies arc lately, but now I'm currently playing course 2. How do you do course 2 without the metal cap? How do you do course 2 without the metal cap? I'd be interested in that. If you can do course 2 without the metal cap, then course 2 is gonna be the play, for sure. A really cringe clip. Course 3 can also be done capless, right? But would require firsties? Does it require firsties, or do you just need to open the cannon? Can you open the cannon capless and then use that to do the rest of the stage capless as well? Maybe course 3 is the play. Seems like RNG. I could take a look if you sent me a video, but I would also be. I feel like the RTA route is gonna be course 3. I feel like you do course 3 because, like, you don't even have to skip the cannon. You can open the cannon and then use the cannon to at metal cap star capless, as we've demonstrated at some point, or someone else on the Discord has demonstrated, but I think it was you. And that should just allow you to get all the stars without even needing firsties. I think we should just be doing course 3. Now I'm kind of locked in doing course 10 in this run. Next run. If there's a next run, which I hope there will be. Next run I'm gonna do course 3. I'm gonna learn what course 3 looks like from a new file. Okay, I need to disable my Discord sounds because Rinka just sent me something. And then I'm gonna continue the run. Okay. And now I don't get leave course 10, because now I need to get the coins as well in order to beat the full stage. Oh, it's only 50 coins, nice. I was worried it'd be 100. I mean, in either case I have to go through all the paths. And I can skip 2 coins, I believe. Maybe I can skip 0, but I feel like I can probably skip 2. I have not done the star in ages, and I remember it being somewhat difficult. But I've also significantly improved since then. I need to make sure not to miss anything, and I need to make sure not to die. Those are the 2 main concerns here. And that's a warp pad, meaning I should probably use it in return. Oh no, do I have to do the elevator ride? Okay, that's only 1 purple coin. maybe it's worth skipping that. I mean, there are people who have run 85 star. Why am I thinking about routing for this game? Nice, I don't have to do the elevator ride, I think. I think it doesn't exist. And there seems to be nothing on the pillars. Yep. Oh no, I have to do it in reverse. Is it even an elevator ride? Well, I'm not gonna do that jump at that angle. Can I stand on that? Yes. What? Oh, they're getting closer. Okay. That was kinda close. And that's the warp pad, and that's a sand block. Okay. Okay. We in there. 2 sections left. Nice.
Playing my game.
For one casual. I don't know, is there a single purple coin here that's over the void? There might not be a single purple coin that's over the void. If so, that's good design. That I never noticed before. And that leaves the castle. Okay. I did not expect that, but... Purple coin. Okay, I almost threw that. Need another purple coin somewhere. Like here. Oh, that's a purple coin over the lava. But only over the lava, not over the void. And it looks like I missed either 2 or 4 red coins, depending on whether we got skipped 2. Anything here? No. Actually, maybe there is something here. I know 1 coin that I missed. No 1. And it's also in the castle. I'm just gonna walk back and try to get that coin. Did I miss any that spawn? Doesn't look like it. Well, I'm gonna get one red coin and one purple coin, and then I'm gonna have to search for the other one. Right, I think I missed one here. Must have. Oh, it's over there. But yeah, I still need one more. I don't know where to find it. Oh, sneaky. There was a... Oh, it's a different warp pad, isn't it? I think it's a different warp pad. I think the warp pad, teleporter pad, that's over there. It's for a different purpose. Is it? No, you actually are expected to go to the end here. Okay, I'm kind of confused by this layout, but I guess that is what it is. I guess it actually is just a warp pad here. Nice! That was a very long Salvage 2 Act 1. Very confused and very incorrect route. Now it's the Salvage 2.5. Okay. Got all of the coins, that's very nice. Sadly, I cannot combine it like that. I'm not doing a proper route, I'm just doing some weird mix of the... I'm doing a weird mix of the 80 star, the 66 star 80 coin route, and trying to combine it with reds. It's a weird route that doesn't make sense. But it is what it is. Okay, the issue is I'm not going to be able to combine it with reds because I don't have... I should have gotten the chocolate then. You know what, I'm gonna do star 2 and I'm gonna jump down at 80 points. Gonna be my route. Okay, where am I gonna be if I jump down? At the pillars, it seems. I'm gonna jump down from here. No, I'm just gonna go back. Just gonna go back. This jump here is in Salvage 1.5. And probably a slightly different one because I think the model is slightly different. Okay, that was nonsense. I'm really one of the people who do the 80 coin stars first, yes. Because I have no idea what I'm doing. This is a complete train wreck category at the moment. None of these games have been properly routed. I'm just doing something trying to see the objective of the category. You don't unlearn a Kaiser Star. I guess you kinda do, like when I tried to run Salvage 4.9, I had lots of trouble. Like I was trying to do some random... Yeah, I was trying Vowel Realm ending ISC, which is 40 stars since you're supposed to get the second E and Course 12. And I just could not do the stars, because I was too rusty, I had forgotten how to do them. But Remnant I have enough practice in that I know how to do these jumps. By the way, I found this strat casually when going for it. Doesn't work on 1.0 because you need only 8 coins in 1.0, but it works in 1.3. I prefer saving in Frozen House because it has more content, but this one is a star as well. It was good for its time. Aside from, I guess, the homing amps respawning unmarked places, which could screw you over. Like, homing amps existing in the star is not bad. Homing amps respawning in unmarked places, that's kind of not a good design aspect. Probably don't have to adjust the camera then. I think I still adjust the camera in 1.66 star, but I probably don't need to. Okay. in the mountainside. But I'm gonna have a boss fight in this stage. It's not an easy boss fight. I took 72 minutes on it, I think, the first time I played Remnant, which is a weirdly specific amount of time to know. So I could be completely wrong. But yeah, it was a bit over an hour. Because I couldn't figure out how to not get hit by the fires. Despite actually using save states, I think, to learn the star. It still took me over an hour. Not this one though. This one was not that hard. I just kinda messed it up. Alright, battle with the king. Yeah, this movement is not fast, but it gets the job done. It's been my go-to movement, and I haven't really had a movement revolution in Star Range 2.5 the way I had in Star Range 0. That was one of the strats that I ended up coming up with. There are probably other ways to do it. I'm pretty sure there are other ways to do it, and I used other ways to do it at some point. But that was one way I came up with. And there we go. That is a full stage beaten. On to Star Range 3.5. Star Range 3.5 actually has a difficult trick, but it's one that I have at least some experience in. So I hope I'm gonna be fine. No, we stay up there and enter +1. Alright. I'm gonna go for it right away. It's not this one. This trick is comparatively easy, and it's also fast to retry. The other trick is more nasty. Okay, I have not done this trick in a while. Yeah, mess it up there. It's fine, I'm just gonna retry until I get it. Yeah, that's the other trick. There are 3 tricky stars in this stage. That's the third one. Got the first one, messed up the second one. And this is the third one. And I think you'll need to do one of the two tricky stars in order to get an attempt at the vanish cap switch. The vanish cap skip. The switch would obviously also be an option. Okay, this jump I have never practiced. I've never attempted this jump. I got remarkably close for it. We might be here for a while, because I did not re-practice this jump. Right, I think I'm not supposed to jump there, and yeah. The thing is, you need momentum from the top of the slope. So you need to get to the slope with momentum, and if you do that, you can actually turn for 2 frames and still have a walking angle. He's 45. He's like, that'd be like 70-degree walk, so more than 70 degrees. Right? These more than 70-degree walkings are crazy. You can turn for 2 frames and still get a walking. Excuse me. Okay, now I'm just throwing. Something like this. Something along those lines was my strat. Don't remember it exactly. But something along those lines was my strat. And I think I went for it in 50-star runs. But if I didn't get it, I just went for a pickup star. But I did get it like a third of the time or something. Well, I'm not going for a different star because I don't think there is a good... I'm not going for a different stage because I don't think there is a good other stage to go for. I could in theory VLJ into Vanish Cap, but that's lame. It loses so much time and it still requires a VLJ that I've never tried. So I would rather do this skip that I know I've done before. It's fast when it goes well, and just fits really nicely into the route. Well, we might be here for a while. We might be here for a while. So close, I just had to either go forward or have a better angle. But yeah, you wanna probably be closer to a peak like that. Closer to the peak of the house. I'm getting closer, I feel. Getting closer. So even though I'm playing completely without save states right now, I feel like I should be able to do this. After that, I still have to do the rest of the stage, but the rest of the stage should be easy. Already done the other tricky side. The rest should be easy. I don't need those coins. Closest attempt yet. If I press D-pad up slightly earlier, I feel like I probably get it. There we go. That took a bit, but I got it in the end. Now this warp is gonna be kinda useless, because still assumes a vanish cap. Now time for the rest of the route, which I don't have a route. Just know that other stars are doable without caps. I can do it intended for that star. It's not much of a reason not to. I need one more regular star and the coins. Now just the coins, and then I can move on to the next game. There are 3 more red coins in the stage, and you can find one. Here, for example. Should have gotten this one at the start of the stage. But that is Star Range 3.5 done. Now in 4.5 it turns out that there are only 2 full stages. Only course 5 and course 9 are actually full stages, because the other main stages have at least one missing star. So I'm gonna go for course 9, because the capless strats in course 9 are easy and the capless strats in course 5 are difficult, I believe. And entering course 9 is also easy. It's also a strat. You also have to do a strat in order to enter course 9. It's easy. Now the approach is different from what I would do in 50 star because I don't have the shell. Also, it's not capless, it's shellless canvas. Okay. And I'm out of health. And I can re-enter course 9 at normal entrance. That's how I get into course 9 proper. Now let's do a shell skip, shall we? "45 degrees saves the day." That was shell skip. Can skip is also gonna be interesting. You're gonna be able to see can skip relatively soon, because I'm eventually gonna have to go for the star. Let's take the bar here first. I'm just gonna go for intermediate fitness, because this is a noob run, and I've lost enough time already in Cyrus 3.5. That was shell skip. Now the question is, what am I gonna combine the coin star with? Probably red coins. Probably gonna combine it with red coins this year. Kinda need to hurry up, I think. Well, I'm bailing. I did not pick the red coins. I really need the blue coins. It's really important for the 80 coin star, and if I don't have enough, I'm gonna still combine with red coins. I very much do not have enough, so I'm gonna have to combine with red coins. But I have a run. Yeah, that was more slippery than I thought. Maybe it should not have jumped onto its slope, maybe I should have just jumped over it. That's 80 coins. And I've collected like 2 red coins or something. That is still like the best combination I can go for. Excuse me. So now I have to do this maze without the vanish cap. For 2 red coins. But without the vanish cap also means without time pressure. It kinda plays in my favor. Okay. And now I need the other stars. 3 stars to go, and then I get to move on to the next thing. It feels nice to be 1 hour into a Star Revenge challenge and already done with more than half the games. Like, done with half and in the middle of the 6th one. But it will get a bit slower because Star Revenge 6.25 has 8 stars per stage. The only stage where 8 stars are accessible without the yellow switch, or Course 1, Bowser 3 shenanigans. The only stage where you can access 8 stars without needing a lot of stars beforehand is going to be Old Site. So I'm gonna be doing Old Site in this category. Not Course 3 as I originally planned, because I had forgotten about the yellow switch. The Old Site is one of very few stages that don't need the yellow switch. And for health, nice. And then we have Secret above the sofa chair. Which also exists in 4.9, but it's not a star there, it's a sign telling you about firsties, I think. Because 4.9 makes this course larger, and so you have to do firsties to get to this area.
It's me, Mario. Okie dokie.
Okay, I've entered Course 1, so for the rest of the run we're only going to be seeing Course 1, right? Right? Well... It turns out that there's a pretty difficult jump that I'm just not gonna go for. I tried it for like half an hour earlier, or 15 minutes maybe, and I was able to get it with states, but it's just too difficult for a first splits run. I'm probably gonna come back to it later. I will have to get the wing cap in the middle of this run. Beat a full stage, yes. So, category that I'm playing in each of these Star Avengers is to beat a full stage, which is a stage with the full amount of stars. And I'm beating this category for each out of 10 different Star Revenge games, which are Star Revenge 0, 1.5, Back 1.5, 3.5, 4.5, 5, 6.25, 7, and 8. Because those are the 10 Star Revenge games that I consider mainline. 8 of them are in the Remasters Challenge. And these 8 are also valid in the Scrubs Challenge. So there's some precedent essentially it's 1 star revenge of each number, plus both versions, or both acts of Star Revenge 2. And in each case I'm playing the latest remake. Which means Star Revenge 1.5 and 1.5, 0.5 instead of 2, 3.5 instead of 3, etc. Just the latest remake. 7.5 is not a remake, it's a sequel, so I'm playing Star Revenge 7.5. But yeah, that's the general idea. And now I'm getting the wing cap because I'm bad at the game and was not able to learn the wing cap skip. I mean, I learned it and put it with skates, but I was not able to get it consistent. So now I'm getting the wing cap switch. There we go, that's the wing cap switch, and now I can continue course 1. I think the box doesn't even spawn until I get the other stars, because Broder did not want to have a wing cap in here. Or a shell for that matter, because the shell only spawns. The shell only spawns on Act 5. That is a very good question, Carissa. So, if I need all stars in a level, 6.25's yellow switch is something we want to avoid, right? So, there actually are 3 stages in 6.25. Or I think it's even 4 stages, where you can get 8 stars without the yellow switch because they don't have a yellow box. And those would be Course 1, Browser 3, I think Course 14, and Old Site. So I'm gonna be playing Old Site, which is a stage that you can enter once you have the first key. You're supposed to have the second key, but you only need the first one. And then I can play Old Site, get 8 stars there. Old Site has fantastic music, like one of my probably top 5 favorite FM64 romhack tracks plays an old pipe. Yes, 4.5 actually did a 7-star level. I did course 9, which has 45-degree wall kicks, and as a result of that, I had no issue doing the shell skip. And I can skip it, just you grab the vanish cap and do the intended alternate path for the vanish cap to get to the roof. That was actually pretty nice design by Brodude. I don't know how many of Brodude's stages have alternate paths like that, for stuff that, especially for stuff that is advertised to require something. Really nice game design. And that's a piranha plant, and that's a shell. Okay, I'm just barely not gonna get the baby coin star above water, that is good. Otherwise I guess I could have just gone for a green gun. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this. Yeah, I'm gonna go for this coin line anyway. I'm gonna circle back to it. Slam is already a train wreck anyway, I don't need to worry about. I level with the full amount of stars. If there was like an extra star in one level, then I guess, but like 4.5, in 4.5, it is very clear that the levels don't have the full amount of stars. As there's even like dashes to indicate that a star doesn't exist. Surprisingly complex throughout? Yeah, like in some games it's simple, like Star Range 0 you just unlock course 1, you just enter course 1 and do course 1, but even entering course 1, by the way, there is a way to do that with 0 stars, and I've not done it because I've not learned it. I think you go in that direction. In Star Range 1.5, you actually get to choose between whether you want to play on the latest version, but then you have to do course 2, or you can do an older version of the game, where you can do course 1 because there exists a metal cap skip. I'm playing on the latest version, which means I did not have access to that. Okay, but that's Star Range 5 done, and despite the detour, still one of the faster games in each run.
Luigi.
Now Star Range 6.25, in order to unlock Old Side, I need 15 stars. It is possible to enter Bowser 1 with just 1 star, but I need 15 stars because I have not learned the strats for entering with 1 star. Actually, you can enter with 0 star. There's a 1 star strat and a 0 star strat. Well, I missed 3 blue coins. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to do this with 3 blue coins. That would be too much routing on the fly. I'm just gonna retry. Yeah. I actually feel like this could be a cool blindfolded category as well in some ROM hacks. And in vanilla SM64, it would be a cool way for a full game run to allow a blindfolded player to gain 100 coin experience, because normally you don't have 100 coins in blindfolded. Even 70 star, you would have to go all the way to 120 in order to have 100 coin star in the route. That is not the strat, but gets the job done. Yeah, actually the game that gave me the idea was Blindfolded Vanilla SM64, because in Blindfolded Vanilla SM64 you don't get you don't get any 100 coin stars outside of 70 star, and that would be course 2. In Blindfolded would be course 2, and normally it would also be course 2, I'm pretty sure. There is a cap here, which I don't need, because you can be fast enough even if you're a noob, you can be fast enough as long as you have a rough idea of what you're doing. Because the coins also heal you, and I don't even know the route, I just have a rough idea of what I'm doing, and that's good enough. In Vanilla SM64 you would do course 2, and so in order for a blindfolded runner to do this category, they would have to learn Once Fortress, 100 coins and reds. It would give them some experience with 100 coins, which you don't normally get in Blindfolded if you're doing full game runs. Yeah, so this route is kind of thrown together. I just decided to go for stages that feel like they make sense and that add up to 15 stars. I didn't try to break up any stages and do partial stages. I feel like this route has a decent chance of being as good as the 75-star route in terms of optimization. Give it like 70% that it's as good as the 75-star route. Haven't seen a run with all stars in a while. Yeah, Blindfolded Super Mario 64 120 stars only had one finished run. And Babsia is working towards another one. He's currently on the stage RTA grind, and today he finished a stage RTA of Lethal Lava Land, the stage with one of the hardest stars, at least in the old grind, and he finished it in under 14 minutes. And there's still a lot of time saved. Oh, 6.25. I think Serp has done some recently. I also didn't watch them, though. Maybe I should. But here in course 3 I'm doing almost all the stars. The only star I'm not doing is the yellow box, and the reason I'm doing the stars is to unlock Bowser 1, which will let me unlock Old Light. I'm kinda running out of health. I'm gonna change my route like that, I guess. You can take the pipe, but I kind of prefer not to movement-wise. Yeah, the non-stop packs have fast full clears and also fast ISCs. Orange Zero is still my probably favorite category tool. That's... Oh right, I remember the route. The route was to... Wait, I'm out of health? How was I out of health? That's gonna be some interesting coin routing because I missed all of these. Okay, there is a cannon shot. There are 2 cannon shots. I just messed up the easier one. But to be fair, the one that I mess up more often than the other. Nice. messed up that one as well. You don't want to go into the fight, you just want to... You want to get the start first, and you want to go into the fight. So I'm going to have to get that side in as well. But yeah, this entire run is a train wreck. It's completely fine, it's the first splits. Anytime I lose here is time save for next run. Just straight up. Okay, I'm down another couple coins because of that. First runs are best to fill out the blitz exactly. Okay, which one was the coins? This one was the coins. Should have been in Elcam probably. Now I'm in Elcam. Yeah, the plan is over here. Yeah. Railroad leaves in some funny skips. Railroad leaves some funny skips in the game. Okay. I would like to get all three of these. And I did. Alright. Hassle in this wall. Not a big deal. Excuse me. Press that lag. Well, that was not the way to do it. I don't have to get specifically this star, but I feel like I should be able to get it. Okay. I had a strat for that, but once again I unlearned it as I'm rusty. Okay, time for B1, where we're gonna beeline B, or breakbar rather. These babas don't have bullet sticks, so you just want to keep moving. Actually, I should just do that. I should just do that. Or even on the other side. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just know, like, where I'm ending up with it. And now I can enter old side, because now I have the first key. I'm supposed to have the second key as well to enter old side, but I can enter old side with just the first key. It's also a jump that can go wrong, but at least know how to do it. And I'm probably not gonna dodge this time. Actually, I did. But yeah, this jump is kinda... definitely something you can mess up. The triple jump in tight space, but I got a second try. Okay, I completely forgot how to do the movement in this state. Let's hope it comes back. It came back. Kinda came back. Apparently not enough. Nice. Okay, I think I'm actually on pace for sub 2 hours on the first run ever. Because SR7 and SR8 should be really doable. With just stuff that you can, just stuff that's unlocked from the start. SR7 is gonna have like one. SR7 is gonna have one wall kick skip, I think. Are there still 2 coin lines remaining? I'm gonna assume there's only 1 coin line remaining. Okay. Not a clean outside, but still a decent one. Especially for the first splits like this. On to Star Revenge 7.
It's me, Mario.
Where I don't have triple jumps and wall kicks unless I do. I'm gonna try starting with coins. That blue coin is real. It's not only an indicator, it's also real. Obviously. Like it would have been difficult to make it not real. Considering it's triggered by the blue coin switch. Okay, I need to press A and B on the same frame, and since one of them is the spacebar, that is proving a little bit difficult. There we go. Did you know that I actually found an RTA setup for the Bachelor strat in Overworld 3 to enter course 13? The NVIC was stuck at like 63 stars or something until I found that, and now he's since finished the run with over 90 stars. Obviously, I would be completely unable to get anywhere close to those stars without learning stuff, but I enabled that for him. Also, if you want to know the reason why I call him the MVIC, he once asked someone to say his name in full because they're calling him Yen or something. And so I'm just pronouncing every letter now. I was about to get the blue coin switch again. But yeah, 4 stars left, and then SR8 is also gonna be pretty quick on the columns. But there's a super badge in. What am I doing? There's a super badge in course 1. I need to do course 2 or something, right? I think I need to do course 2. I think there's a super badge in course 1 for the waterfall star. Course 2 has, course 2 has another badge as walking, of course. But I think the other difficult skip is just a skip. Or skip that's in your level. And I can just not do that. Okay, I definitely peaked there because I'm pretty positive that you need a super patch for course 1, unless you want to do a difficult patches strat. I can do some batchless strats, but not a difficult one like that. And obviously what's difficult depends on the player, but for me, I don't want to have to do like a wall clip from potentially a remotely transported problem. So glad I caught that at least like 4 stars before, 3.5 stars in advance. That could have been slightly worse, I guess. I'm gonna have to do course 2 and then run. Is there any pocket badge requirement intended in this stage? I don't think there is, right? I don't think any star even intends the walk-up badge. You just skip the walk-up badge if you want to go fast. So yes, just course 2, not course 1. That's, I think, the second significant routing mistake. The first one was to go for course 7 into the moon, and that one was more brutal because I went for course 10 as a backup, and yeah, course 10 is definitely worse than course 3. I actually do the switch in 61 stars cross. I'm that one of a noob. I did not know that was slippery. Like, I didn't just not remember, I actually did not know. How did I not know that? When that was like approximately my route. I got that one already, right? I don't think I got that one. Actually, yes, I did. Did get that one. Nice.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, that is all of the stars in Clip 2 done. I think I can move on to Star Avengers 8, the final game in the run.
Me,
And we
Mario.
are still somehow on sub 2 hour pace. I also still have not switched to 1.4. So in this game you can play course 1, 3 or 5. 1 requires a skip. 5 has a somewhat awkward run route. And 3 should just be really straightforward. No, it should. What am I doing? Alright, there's. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, there is a pretty simple clip as well. There are 2 difficult options for this clip, but also a simple option. I can go for the simple option. I want to press D-pad up, not pause. Yeah, for a moment I was really second-guessing myself. But I can do that, which I just messed up. Yeah, the only batch skip that you have to do in course 3 is just getting a Vollum to push you into a wall. There was a time where you used to have to do a full-on clip in order to skip the super block. At least for block even. One is a super block. But you can actually just do that Okay. For a moment I was worried. For a moment I was worried. Yeah, let's do a Shell Star. Shell does not require a switch here in this game. Okay, I have no idea how I made that, but I'll take it. I have another skip. So one thing that's really nice about this, if someone was to do this category as a Star Revenge challenge, blindfolded, what's really nice is you have a million routing options. You could literally just go for any stage you want, as long as you can unlock it, and unlock all the necessary camp switches and stuff. So I feel like every single Star Revenge game should be possible blindfolded this category. Every single mainline Star Revenge game out of these 10. I don't expect them out of 3 to be reasonable. But the mainline ones, yeah, I expect all 10 of them to be doable. Okay, I need the red points and I need 80 plus graves. And then I'm done with the run. Let's do red point first. I have 4 minutes. I have 4 minutes to do those 3 80 coins and panels. I'll work this up to the run. Should be very much doable. It's gonna be a slightly different 80 coin route actually, because I'm coming from the 2 entrance. Well, it's not gonna be 2 hours once you don't make as many mistakes. It's gonna be much shorter than that. Probably still over 1 hour, but it's gonna be much shorter than 2 hours. One thing that makes it slightly longer than you might expect would be that in 6.5 you need to get stars in the stage, which you can only do in old fight. Aside from a few other options that require a lot of stars. I mean, you could in theory clip into course 13 and do 14, but it's silly. A bit less silly is clipping into D1. Why 6.25 over 6.5? Because I want to do the mainline games. It feels like the most interesting set of Star Revenge games for me to run. 10 mainline games and I am missing coins. Yeah, why TTM and Rod? because I want to do the 10 mainline games. That's why, and 10 mainline games means the latest remakes of each game and both acts of Star Range 2. And Rot is the latest remake of the second act of Star Range 2. Yeah, I very much messed up with coin route, but we're fine. We're still gonna sub 2. I mean, you can run the Scrubs version of this if you want. I also ran Star Range 0 in this. I included Star Range 0, I included both acts of Star Range 2, and I included the latest release of everything. Well, not the latest version, because I want to do the skip in 6.25, but the latest game. Yeah. If you're doing this as scrap games, that sounds perfectly fine, perfectly valid. I'm hyped to see what you're coming up with for scrapped. There's probably a lot of faster options, and especially Star Range 3 I feel is gonna be much easier than Star Range 3.5. But actually you might actually still do 3.5 because it's gonna be way faster than 3, right? Like Star Range 3 is gonna be easier, but Star Range 3.5 is just faster, isn't it? But yeah, that's gonna be it. I got a sub 2 somehow. Made tons of mistakes in every game. What? Why am I starting another run? Yeah, Star Range 0 was kinda solid. I was definitely rusty. 1.5, I went for course 2 simply out of laziness. Simply out of the laziness of not going for the version that lets you do course 1. Yeah, exactly. Course 1 in 3.5 is like 3 or 3.5 minutes. And no non-stop stage is ever gonna come close to that, apart from like another Mario Adventure maybe. Track 1, I tried to go for course 7 and ended up going for course 10. I think the play is course 3. In theory you could do course 2, but course 3 I think is gonna be the reasonable option. 2.5 was pretty straightforward, I just messed up the coin route, and yeah. Still not a bad time for 2.5. 3.5 was a disaster. I so long on the Vanish Cap skip, and I didn't really have an alternative because entering the Vanish Cap stage is a BLJ that I've never done. Probably easy, but I've never done it. Course 2 requires the Vanish Cap, I think. Course 3 requires some skips that I've never done. 4.9, the options are course 9 or course 5. I went for course 9 because it has easy skips. And yeah, messed up the coin route, but it's fine. Star Range 5 I actually went for the wing cap. Simply because I tried the wing cap skip and couldn't get it in... Like, I could get it with states, but not without states in like 20-30 minutes of learning. 6.25, this was my route. 4 in Mushroom Kingdom, 3 in course 1, 7 in course 3, which I royally messed up again. Nothing in Bowser 1, but 1 in the overall before Bowser 1. Entering Old Side and getting all 8 stars in Old Side. Star Range 7, I rode course 1 there. I realized halfway through that I had to get course 2 because course 1 is not a full stage. Course 1 only has 6 stars out of 7. The 7th star doesn't exist and therefore it's not a full stage. I decided to define the category that way while I still could, while nobody had run the category. So yeah, you have to do course 9 or course 5 in 4.5 for that reason. And in Star Range 8 I decided to go for course 3. I think course 1 is faster but it's harder. And that's the run. Games in under 2 hours. You just gotta pick the right category. And yeah, you're not gonna do Star Range 0 then, if you're going for scrubs. I mean, it is a main stage. It is a main stage. I just would not call it. I just wouldn't call course 1 a full stage because it's missing a star, and the point is to be a stage that is not missing a star. Eventually, it's not like course 9 has an extra star. It's that every stage except course 9 and course 5 is missing a star. And yeah, that's basically it. Course 9 very much does make for the more interesting run because you gotta enter course 9 and you gotta do the shell skip, which becomes pretty easy with 45-degree wall kicks. It might be impossible without. I mean, beautiful stage is my category. Scrubs or mainline. I mean, there are two parts of the category definition, right? Beautiful stage is a category that applies to each game, and I've defined it in such a way that in 4.5 you need to do course 5 or course 9. But then I decided to do it with the mainline challenge in the Star Range challenge, and if you're gonna do scrubs, and scrubs does not include Star Range 0, only mainline includes Star Range 0 and both acts of SR2. So if you're gonna do it scrubs, you're gonna do it without Star Range 0. And when I do it in mainline, I do it with Star Range 0 and 2 Act 1 and 2.5. I do want to keep Act 1 in it because 2 Act 1 seems like an interesting category to run. And yeah, that's the run.